Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Wreckfest and we're going to have a go at the 4 daily challenges. Challenge 1 today, and we are in the TriStar. Let's see how we get on. Sometimes the TriStar in these category races can be a little underpowered, so we're going to have to see how we get on here. It's just the normal configuration of this tri-bend circuit, so there's no chicane or no jumps to contend with. And we're going around the normal direction around this final last bend, which is slightly tighter than the other ones. Through we come. We're going to be up to about 10th or something, are we, as we cross the line for the start of the second lap. Like I say, I really can't afford to be held up here at all, because we might be a little low on power compared with some of the other cars as it is. Bit of a crash there. Can we go up the outside? I'm going to be stuck there a bit. I'm going to have to brake, let him come past and then cut through. That was lucky. Bit of a big hit from behind, but in fact, if anything, it helped us get around the corner up into 5th place then as we start the 3rd lap. And I can see all 4 leaders ahead of me. Yeah, there's a good example of the fact that I haven't got enormous power. I'm not really catching up with the cars ahead other than on the corners, and in some cases the cars behind me are catching back up. In saying that, there's quite a few gone wide altogether there on that corner. Can I sneak up the inside here, get up into 2nd? Leaders starting to come into the back markers as well. Might work to our advantage. It did look like they were held up a little bit there. We've closed the gap. As you can see, 3rd place though is still on our tail, or it was at least. 2 laps to go, right behind the leader now. Ooh, back marker gone a bit sideways. We need to get up the inside. Can we hold this lead? Make sure we don't get hit from behind. Up into the lead, but 2nd place right by our side. That's a back marker that's come past us. That just goes to show though the power advantage that some of the cars have got over us. Okay, start of the last lap then. Can we keep in the lead? Big crash there on the outside. Got a small gap back, which is good. Means we don't have to worry about getting hit from behind there on that final corner. Through we come then for quite a close win, but a gold trophy all the same in the first challenge of the day. For challenge 2 then, we're at the Fire Rock Raceway. We are going to be driving in the big rig here. 12 lap race. No, it's not a 12 lap race. There's 12 of us in the race. It's a 3 lap race. Total mixture of vehicles. Let's try and squeeze our way through this little gap here if possible. Can I sneak to the inside? No. Over goes the school bus. I've been held up a little bit here. Still back in 6th at the moment. Can I sneak to the inside for this hairpin? God, I'm getting shoved around and slowing up. We have managed to get ourselves onto the inside at least, so we're finally past that little group and up into 4th. How far are the leaders ahead? I saw 3rd place. There's 3rd. I wonder how far the leader is ahead. Looks like we've got quite a bit of work to do. Oh, there's the leader. Just saw them halfway around the final corner, so they have got quite a good lead. Need to get past these 2 on this straight if possible as we come across for the start of the 2nd lap. I always remember doing like time trial challenges on this track. It always reminds me when I go through the finish line there, because when you were doing the time trial, you really had to decide if it was a good lap, you'd go for it and go through the finish at full speed. But if not, you'd have to ease off a little bit, because to get around that first corner you couldn't be going full speed. So you'd almost have to decide as you were approaching the finish if it was a good lap or not. Still a little way behind the leader. We are pulling back, but we're coming up towards the end of this second lap now. Driving flat out to try and pull this gap back. Obviously they're in a big rig as well by the look of it, so it's going to be the same power and acceleration we've got. So really all I can do is try and get in and out of the corners slightly quicker. Obviously it's not very wide track either, so it might be tricky to get past. I might have to force my way past if need be. See if I can get a good line coming into this tight left hand. Not really enough room for me to get up the inside. Let's try and get quickly out the corner instead. I got blocked a little bit though. I need to keep switching to the inside. There's a gap. Just depends if they're going to cut across. Yeah. Going to go up the inside here. It's going to put me on slightly on the outside for the next, but then on the inside for the one after. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Going to have to stick up the inside on this corner if possible. Sit brake. A little bit forceful, but we're through. And I think that's going to win us the race just about. Oh, that was close. There was a Bugzilla catching quickly as well, actually. That was a close race. Gold trophy though in the end. Challenge 3 today then is a score streak at the Moor. We are in the rammer here. There's been quite a few score streaks at the Moor lately. 3 minutes and a big total of points to get as well. So while this arena's not the worst for score streaks, it's I think going to be quite a challenging target to get. As always, need to, if possible, get as many hits as I can here, get that score multiplier up, and if possible not do what I've just had to do there and get too many head-ons. If possible I want to build this score multiplier up without having to damage my car too much. Yeah, I've had to restart. I lost my score multiplier. Not the best start then. Oh, can we get that one over? I couldn't resist temptation there of knocking that car over. Unfortunately wasn't good enough to stop myself going over though as well. Okay, we need to concentrate on our score here, I think. 2 minutes left. Only just over halfway to the bronze trophy target. There was a really damaged car over to the right there I was trying to get to, but the car inside me was pushing me away from it. Another one got in the way there, managed to wreck that one instead though. Damn, that hit didn't count at all. It was too soft, so I lost my multiplier. I got a wreck there, but obviously didn't get as many points for it as I would have liked. This is not good. I really need to pick up the pace. Coming down to just a minute left, and I still haven't got the bronze trophy. There we go, eventually managed to get it with a wreck and assist in the end. Minute left then, and a lot of points needed to get the silver and then the gold. Bit of a group of cars here. Hopefully we can chain a few hits together with any luck. Come on, I need to get some points really quick. Score multiplier is up to 3 times, so if we can chain maybe a few hits, a few wrecks together. Just lost some of the multiplier, but managed to save some of it. Obviously the front end of our car is probably not in as good a state as it was. There's a good one to knock over. Managed to miss it. think I did actually get the hit at least. So there's the silver trophy, 20 seconds left, and I still need almost another 1,000 points. Starting to chain the hits together well now, finally, and there's a big hit there for a wreck and a gold trophy with just about 10 seconds left. I must admit, with a minute left and I hadn't even got the bronze, I was thinking we were in big trouble, but managed to just about pull it round and get the points we needed. How many did we get in the end? 9,744 and a gold trophy then. Fourth and final challenge of the day then, and for this one we're at the Recnado circuit. We're in the bumper car. These are the tuning settings I'm going to use. 6-lap race, all 24 vehicles. Obviously this is going to be a tough track for these vehicles, and 6 laps around here is a long way, so whoa, just about managed to keep it on its wheels there. I think the key thing here is got to be to keep in the car and not crash too much. Obviously getting thrown from the car is going to waste a lot of time, and I would have thought there's going to be a lot of these bumper cars that don't make it to the finish as well. Got to watch these ones coming across. Oh, big crash there coming up the inside. Up into 6th place at the moment then. But I think, like I say, we've just got to concentrate on getting good straight takeoffs on these jumps. Try and land it. Whoa, avoid crashes like that. And obviously the big thing is watch the cars coming across from the other direction as well. Okay, up into 3rd place. Clean through again. That's what we need to do. Nothing coming from the right, so we've found ourselves in a bit of a pocket of space here, which is good. In saying that, there's one just from the side. I thought we were going to get hit. Managed to get through though. No idea where the leader is at the moment, but at the moment I don't really think we need to concentrate or worry about that too much. We just need to concentrate on putting clean laps in. It's almost certain either ourselves or the leader or both are going to come off before the end. Ooh, just managed to, I was going to say find a gap. I'm not sure how much skill was involved. We managed to get through a gap anyway. Okay, again I'm trying to watch for cars coming from the side as well, but it's obviously quite difficult to do that. There was a few in ghost mode there. We're up into 1st place now actually, so the leader has come a cropper, as I thought they would at some point. 2 laps to go. Obviously anything can still happen at this point. We've done pretty well so far of being able to land all the jumps and avoid the bumper cars coming in from the left and the right as we come through the centre section here. Just looking again. Whoa, that was lucky. Just managed to slam on the anchors or up onto 2 wheels, but held it together and I've got it through. Okay, start of the last lap then. Just need to get around this lap, clear through there, just avoid that driver on the road. Okay, last time through then. Looks fairly clear in the middle. Just got to watch one's coming across, and through we go. Whoa, couple over our head. Fortunate we didn't get decapitated. Couple of back markers here. We don't even need to worry about trying to get past them. Couple coming from the right as well. But through we come for a win and a gold trophy. Well, that's the end of the daily challenges for today, and we've managed to get a clean sweep of gold trophies. I hope you all had a good Christmas as well, and I hope you've enjoyed watching the video, and see you soon.